and then you hear a knock at the door, and then you hear a thud, and then you hear a kick, and somebody's trying to get into your house. So what do you want? Do you want to be armed or unarmed? Thank you. And so apparently that's common sense for us, but it's not common sense for our leaders here in Virginia that want you unarmed and dependent on them. And that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. And they also want to tax your 11% tax on the sale of ammunition and arms. And so I go to the range, right? And
we're back. Yes, it's much better.
It's already expensive to
I don't know what the heck was going on.
And to get ammo. So what do you think that's going to do for the average Joe and Jane that want to go and make sure that
I'm standing in the back because I couldn't see anybody. Couldn't see from the front. There's too many people over there.
What is going to happen to the small businesses that go out of business because of the lack of people coming into their stores and in the ranges? So these are things that we have to think about, and these are things that they're trying to slowly degrade.
Okay, good.
In order to make us a weaker country. But we are going to say no. We are going to fight this, and we are going to do it together.
Yep.
So it's easy to feel a little disheartened right now because the laws are already sitting at the desk of our illustrious governor. But there is hope. There is hope. There is hope. So what is that? I want to give you guys practical things that you could take away from here to today and make sure that we do it. So what do we need to do?
You see Ford Fisher standing over there?
The way that we fight back is by winning elections. That's right. We have to get out and vote. And so the first thing we have to do is we have to unite as the Republican Party and those that are here on the Second Amendment, come and join the team, and then we have to win these elections. And then the second thing is you need to be out talking to everyone that you can about all of these crazy laws that's coming down. They're trying to raise your taxes. They're trying to do a gerrymander, which, by the way, on April 21st, vote no. Companies are leaving because of said taxes.
Let me squeeze in.
And of course, the assault on our Second Amendment. So these are the things that you need to get mad about, a righteous indignation.
There we go.
And start fighting back.
Is that better?
The way we fight is we win elections. And so I would ask you, I have my team here, make sure that you go and sign our petition in order for us to be on the ballot. Go to our website, David Williams 4BA, and join the team. And let's fight together to preserve our Second Amendment right. God bless you. God bless our great Commonwealth. And God bless America. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David, so much. Up next, we have a guy that everyone knows and loves. I'm sure most everybody here knows it. If you don't know who he is, it is Ross the Boss. Where's he at? Here he is. Everybody give it up for Ross the Boss really quick. What's up, everybody? How's your feelings? We don't care. That's how. Man, I would not want to make you guys mad. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think they want to be able to, because you can't do anything about it. You know, I always say this analogy. I make content on the internet. I'm not that important. I like to eat. They made me get off the couch. I didn't even want to in the first place. My wife's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "It's Richmond. I gotta go. I gotta say something. I'm not gonna be able to shoot anything in the backyard or people if need be." You know? And yes, amen. Which is half the point. Yes, I like to eat the food that I shoot, but I also like to shoot the people that want to shoot me.
I thought I recognized
or
it.
slowly poison me over a period of 30 years, secretly. I can't do that really. I'm just being funny, okay? See,
there's Ford Fisher right there. Beside the speaker.
I always say this analogy, you know, if you were just dropped onto a planet by God, Jesus, the actual God, if you were just dropped into a planet and another person was dropped into the planet, you were building your civilization separately. You walked up to this other guy, and he grabbed a stick. Your God-given intuition would say, I better grab a stick too. Because it's fair that you were actually able to compete in the marketplace of violence. That is the reason that you are able to have a firearm. Not because the government told you that you could, but because God gave you legitimate instincts that say you should defend yourself to the same degree in which people want to offend you. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep.
Now I look around this place here and I see people that I would trust
YouTuber.
to do. What's interesting is
He
the
does all
culture
the
that's
political
here.
stuff.
Just imagine you broke down on the side of the road. Would you want somebody that thinks like the lefties think that pulls over?
No.
Or do you want the dude standing next to you right now?
Yes.
I want these guys.
Absolutely.
These guys, the lefties can't change the chart. They have AAA. They pay 7 subscriptions for it. Calm down. But so, you know, in this marketplace of ideas, and when I look at who I want to be around me, when I look at who I want to be my neighbors, it is you. Don't forget, and I apologize on behalf of the state, on behalf of the system that is there, that you've been infringed like this. And it's important for us to recognize that it is an offense so we can deal with it. Yeah. And the way to deal with it, yes, is to show up to the ballot box as best we can, even though you might not hope in that system. I understand. There's 75 million or 82 million reasons why I don't think old Biden got in, okay? I have my own opinions about it, but I'm still going to show up and I'm going to do it just in case it moves the spectrum 2% or something, okay? So you still want to vote, you still have to get out there, but the most important thing you can do is become clear on why you believe what you believe. Boldness is not a personality type. It's not because somebody's obnoxious and loud like I am that you happen to take me seriously. The reason is because my argument is clear. And if it's clear, then you can articulate it easily, and people feel stupid arguing with you, as they should.
Yeah. Amen.
So, my beloved Second Amendment lovers and friends of God, and hopefully friends of Virginia, if they make the right decisions, Abigail, I bless you, I give you the wind of God, and I tell you to keep going, don't stop, and even if they make it illegal, I'll see you in jail.
Absolutely.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Well, Delegate Hamilton just sent me a video that made me pretty upset. They were all cheering as they're passing bills to take away our Second Amendment rights inside of there. So hopefully they're hearing the noise that we're making out here. So this is what I want. I want all of our local delegates, and we're also fortunate enough to have a congressman here with us. I want all of our delegates and representatives and senators to go ahead and come down here really quick. And I want you guys to give them a hand because they're the ones that are fighting for us down in jail.
USA! 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 USA!
Well, I want everyone here in a second to give them a huge round of applause for the work that they do. We're getting ready to have Congressman McGuire go ahead and speak next for us. But everyone, if you would you please give a huge hand to everyone that fights for us day in and day out. Congressman, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you, sir.
All right. Everybody say, shall not be
He's so
infringed.
sweet.
Infringed!
That's good, but we can do better. Shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed!
I'm a Navy SEAL veteran. There are many ways to serve. If you are a veteran, raise your hand. Let's give them a round of applause. For all of my brothers and sisters, we swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. There is no expiration on that. We need to continue the fight. Now, while they are trying to infringe on our Second Amendment rights, we've got some amazing warriors here in the House of Delegates. Let's give them a round of applause for being I used to be in the State House before I went to Congress, and then we all gave many speeches. And I remember in the halls telling the speaker, the Democrat speaker at the time,
All I
if
can
a
do
bad
is
guy
scream.
broke into your home tonight,
I have a gimbal in
you
one
and your
hand and a
family,
flag in the
you
other
wish
one.
you had a gun. And if you had a gun, you'd be glad you had a gun. It is our God-given right. It's enshrined in our Second Amendment. Everybody say, shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed!
Micah, I want to thank you and your family for your sacrifice for organizing this. All of you guys for being here. Let's give him a round of applause. What I would ask is next time Michael organizes this event, well, everybody here, put your hand up if you're going to bring 10 people. Put your hand up if you're going to bring 10 people. If you bring him 10 people, he's going to have over 1,000 people next time. Also, VCDL, Philip Van Cleve, no one has done more to protect your Second Amendment rights in Virginia than Philip Van Cleve and the VCDL. And when he endorsed me for a race a few years ago, he wrote a congressman, well, I was a state senator at the time, has some of the most hard-hitting pro-gun legislation in Virginia. Well, I'm carrying the fight on in Washington, D.C. I've got a bill. It's called the Shall Not Be Infringed Act. Everybody say, shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed!
Taking away your guns makes you a helpless victim. This bill says if you get shot in a gun-free zone...
I think there
you
is
can
over
sue the
1,000
government.
people here.
I got letters from
That's
all
right.
50 states saying it's the best
All
gun
the
bill they've
way
ever heard
around.
because there
Hit
is
'em with their
no
own
such
rules.
thing
Their
as a
own
gun-free
stupid
zone.
laws.
They're making us helpless victims.
sorry.
It is your God-given right to protect yourself, your family, and your country. And Congressman John McGuire, thanks for the fight. Make sure your friends vote no to unfair maps by April 21st. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you very much.
Our delegates, I know they're in recess right now, they're getting ready to go back in, so thank you, and really quick as they're going to walk away.
Thank you! I'm friends with him on Facebook. His name's Scott too.
There's one more person that I would like to invite up here. He's our keynote speaker. And, you know, people talk about sacrifice all throughout time. We hear people talk about sacrifice. And he probably won't like me saying this right now, but this man has sacrificed so much for this country. He sacrificed so much for us. So I want everyone to give a huge hand to a Purple Heart recipient, to a former Navy SEAL, Jason Redmond. How are we doing today? Take in a deep breath. What you're breathing in is freedom. And it is a glorious thing. I just want to say thank you to Micah for taking a stance against something so critical, and to be thankful for the freedoms that we continue to have, that we can do this, that we can breathe in the air of freedom. We're very cognizant. And we'll talk about the air of freedom. I also want to give a shout out to all our political leaders. John, teammate, we go way back, still Team 4 days. I appreciate you and your stance, burning the flag for Virginia and for America. And I think we all can agree that the last several years they've been hard on all Americans. We've had a pandemic.
I'm taking a picture.
We've had civil unrest, multiple wars, supply chain problems, staffing shortages, and even active shooters. And the one at ODU a couple of days ago, that hit close to home. I am an ODU alum. I was a member of the ODU ROTC. My daughter is a current student. I felt for her safety. And all of a sudden I heard it again, all the voices. We should ban guns to prevent these terrible things. Make no mistake, do not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Tell your friends, do not sacrifice your freedom tomorrow for a false sense of security today.
Amen.
All of this combined has led to a division unlike anything I've seen in decades in my lifetime. And I travel all across this country speaking to Americans from every walk of life. And lately, I keep hearing the same things over and over. Jay, there's just no hope, man. There's nothing I can do. The world is spinning out of control. And instead of the United States of America today, I feel like right now we are living in the divided states of America.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make no mistake, America is not perfect. No nation is, but I've traveled around the world, and I believe America is the best hope for this great experience created by our forefathers, built on a foundation of freedom. And their belief has led me recently to think so much about what it truly means to be a Virginian, especially in the face of the aggressive changes that Abigail Spamberger is attempting to impose on our great state of Virginia. So that pivotal question took me back to our founding fathers and what they envisioned for this young, fragile nation. And I think their vision can be summarized in just one sentence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Not a guarantee of happiness, but the pursuit of it, which means something very important. To be an American has been always built on one foundational thing: your freedom, and your ability to pursue that happiness, to take your God-given right, your sovereign rights to protect yourself and your family and to live in this free world. You see, for 250 years, the torch of American freedom is burned. It's been carried by people from every walk of life, every race, every background. Warriors have carried across the beaches of Normandy, on the volcanic sands of Iwo Jima. They've carried it through Korea and the jungles of Vietnam. Many of us here carried it in Grenada, Panama, Bosnia, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and across Africa. And right now, as I speak, it is burning in Iran. Every time a hero fell and their flame was extinguished, every American's torch back home burned just a little brighter. You see, every American citizen is entrusted with a small part of this flame. And most Americans, they feed their flame. They vote, they raise families, they pursue opportunity, they uphold the ideals that built our great nation. But many Americans, they take it for granted. They attack the very principles that built our country, and slowly they allow their flames to burn out. Thankfully, there are those of us who wore the uniform. Many of you here today who swore an oath and are entrusted with protecting that flame. Almost 20 years ago, I was shot 8 times by an enemy machine gun going after a high-value target. I lay on that battlefield in Iraq, pouring my blood into the soil, and I thought that was the end for me. I saw that dark angel standing over me, and I thought it was my time to go. And then something inside me said, I'm not finished. I have kids to raise, I have a wife to come home to, and I had a torch of American freedom to preserve and forever keep burning. So I stood up, I walked 75 yards to that medevac helicopter, and I came home. And I made a promise that day that as long as I still draw breath in these lungs, I will never allow that flame to burn out. Understand this, just like fire, freedom cannot sustain itself. Freedom must be protected. Freedom must be defended. Freedom must be fueled and preserved, and sometimes, in the darkest moments of our history, freedom must be fought for. The men and women who gave their lives for this country understood something many Americans today have forgotten. Freedom is not a right. Freedom is a gift purchased by the blood of American warriors. Millions of Americans have been scarred and wounded and killed to protect it. They did it so that every single one of us could live free. But better than that, they did it to preserve the best America has yet to offer the next 250 years. And because of this fact, we've got to recognize something critical. The erosion of freedom never happens overnight. It is usually a slow process, taken one little piece at a time. Make no mistake, what Abigail Spamberger wants to do here in Virginia is an assault on the very freedoms that have made America great. It is a rapid erosion of freedom. And unfortunately, the problem is, there's so much apathy. Many people are going to look at it and say, that's not my problem. It doesn't directly affect me. I don't even own a firearm. So they think that changes to the Second Amendment won't impact them. But what begins with the erosion of one freedom, our Second Amendment rights, will grow into the erosion
All right,
of
go
others.
switch hands.
Your ability to worship because they don't like your religion. Your ability to assemble because they don't like your cause.
Oh, my hand was
Your
falling
ability to
asleep. I had to
vote
switch
because
hands.
they don't like your political view. Your ability to have freedom because you are a threat to their beliefs. This is why all people across Virginia need to wake up and get involved and protect our freedoms.
Absolutely.
Just look at the citizens of our land. They want freedom and they want new leadership, but they lack the means to fight back. They don't have weapons. Like a tiger without teeth or claws is no threat, so is a nation without armed citizens. Which is exactly what our founding fathers understood. To sacrifice our right to bear arms is to give up your God-given sovereign right to defend yourself. Throughout our history, the great people of America, we have fought against discrimination.
Hey,
We
Jill.
have fought against fascism, communism, terrorism, but make no mistake, today we fight for our freedom. Here is the interesting thing about freedom. Freedom is like air. Every single day here in the state of Virginia, you wake up and you breathe it in. We took that great big breath of freedom in the beginning, and you never think about it. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, wow, I woke up and I can breathe today. How amazing is that? No one goes to bed at night worried that I hope I don't suffocate in the night because there's not enough air. You just assume that the air will always be there. That's exactly how freedom works. You wake up every day surrounded by it. You rarely think about it until the moment it's taken away. Talk to people living under dictatorships, under communist regimes, under theocratic governments like Iran, where citizens are beaten or killed for protesting. Talk to people who suddenly lost their freedoms, and they will tell you the moment freedom disappears, it felt exactly like someone putting their hands around their throat. And then suddenly you realize how valuable the air you breathe really is. That is what losing freedom feels like. And here in Virginia right now, we are seeing drastic attempts to erode one of our most important freedoms, our Second Amendment. And if citizens are not paying attention, if they say this doesn't affect me, if they sit out these upcoming elections, if they skip this most critical vote happening on April 21st, and one day they're going to wake up and ask, how did this happen? How did I lose my freedom? And the answer will be simple, because they allowed it.
Don't let it happen!
Freedom only survives when citizens remain vigilant, when citizens stay informed, and when citizens vote. Our founders understood something clearly. Freedom ultimately, it depends on us. It depends on the people. History has shown this. When governments fear the power of
Yes,
the people,
vote no.
freedom survives. But when the people fear the government and they have no recourse against it, like in Iran, freedom dies. Ronald Reagan once said that America is a beautiful city on a hill, a shining beacon for the entire world to see. I like to think of America as that torch of freedom on top of that hill, a flame lighting that path for the entire world. That flame does not stay lit on its own. It depends on all of us. Every citizen, every patriot, every voter. The warriors who came before us fought and died to protect that flame. Now it is our turn to preserve it, to defend it, to fight for it, to ensure that torch of freedom continues to burn for generations yet to come. It starts here, right now, today in Virginia. So I need you to go forward, and I need you to spread the word. I need you to choose to be involved. I need you to choose to spread the word about the erosion of freedom. So today, I pass my torch of freedom on to all of you. Go tell your neighbors, it may not impact your freedom now, but someday it will. It may benefit you now, but someday it will cost you your freedom. Don't sell your children's freedom tomorrow for your comfort today. Don't believe that short-term security equals long-term freedom. You are the future of this country. You are the future of Virginia. You are the guardians of the flame. And I ask you one simple question. Will you keep your flame of freedom burning?
Yes!
God
Yes!
bless the USA. God bless all of you. God bless the state of Virginia. God bless America.
USA! 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 USA!
Well, guys, that was incredible. You know, I only started making videos 6 months ago when a hero of mine was killed, Charlie Kirk. Murdered. And
They're so rude, they just walk right in front of your
how
camera.
simple this is. I grabbed a phone and a flag and started walking up and down the Virginia Beach boardwalk for 4 days. A few things that I said got some attention, and I just continued it and just stayed consistent. It literally can be any of you. I am not special. Ask my wife, and she loves me a lot. But get her up here. But I'm serious. What we have the freedom to do now, to grab a phone and to speak to the world, this is the largest megaphone on earth. For all of its flaws and all of its problems, this is the largest megaphone on earth, and each and every single one of us can use it. Yep. I want to thank all of our law enforcement that's out here today, keeping us safe. And I'm going to say this too, there's a group of gentlemen that is inside this crowd that you would never know about. They are freedom-loving Americans that are friends of mine, and they're also here to keep us safe, and I cannot appreciate those guys enough. So everyone, please give those guys. And any good, even when you're a kid, every good birthday party or every good party you ever went to has party favors. And I would like to thank Magpool for donating thousands of magazines. If you haven't got yours yet, when you guys exit, we're getting ready to conclude. When you guys exit, you're going to go right out this exit next to the bell tower, and directly across 9th Street, you'll see them. They're out there. They'll be waiting for you guys. Go ahead and step across and get your magazine. And that's like, how incredible is that? I added it up. It's probably over $36,000 in retail value. That's a company that cares about freedom. And I know a lot of people have said this, but it's so important to vote no on these elections. You can already go vote now. We have to do this. We have to send a message. There you go. And the last thing I'll say is this, is that we are bigger than just us here, just us individuals. I can't explain how humbling this is for me to only have started doing something 6 months ago. Because I'm nothing if you guys don't show up. I'm a guy with a phone. And we got enough of that in the world. But I'm nothing unless you guys show up. So it's us. It's we, the people that stand as one and unite against tyrants, whether foreign or domestic. This is our time. This is our fight. This is Virginia. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm going to head out onto 9th Street. There's a few guys that helped out with these speakers. Man, we got some awesome people that have served us today and stepped up. If anyone wants to help them, they would appreciate it. Ask how you can help. Just don't start helping even if you know, because cords might go in the wrong places. But we need to clear out of here because we only have about 9 minutes left. So I appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you guys out on the street. Thank you for coming and thank you for being a part of this.
Behind me? Okay. I don't want to lose you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes.
Oops, sorry.
If I don't find a bathroom, I'll put on
All right, we're going to walk across the street where all the guns are.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, I can bring that. My car kind of saw it. Bert, as you saw one, I remember sending her first story, the Second Amendment, retired Army combat veteran. Thank you so much, man.
It was a good day.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to assault you with my flagpole.
I think you did. It's all right. I like it.
He feels violated.
I like it. You mean that one?
Thank you.
That one?
Let me back up.
Yeah.
Sit out that way. Feel this way.
Want to sit down for a while?
No, we'll get right in.
Man. The guy's speaking.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Young people here. A lot of young people here.
That's what I like to see.
Tell me about something. What'd you do to him?
Stay friends with Jerry.
Squeezing it.
Jerry got to do with it.
Assaulting everybody with my flagpole.
Perfect.
50 council. Yes.
Perfect. Make my Thank you.
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect. Thank you.
One of the other ladies.
So we.
Now they've been friends forever. Now they
Oh, really?
each other. Yeah.
Mike and Jerry from Big
Yeah, Jerry used to live with him
Oh, really?
years ago.
I wanted to say hi to John, but he was just so busy.
Really.
So John, keep doing what you're doing. All the trolls you're bringing out. Always posting. Of course I am.
It's everybody though. Every time I post in, I'm not gonna say because I'm live on Facebook, but I post in one of our local groups, and they attack me all the time.
Well, mine are to private, because I ain't got time to go into Facebook jail for these.
Hey, we lived in there for years. Remember?
30 days, you violated. I said,
You got 3 days. You got 7 days. You got 10 days. You got 30 days.
No,
You
they
get
put
one
me-
more, you're gonna be banned for life.
They put me on 30-day probation on Facebook. I couldn't do anything for saying babies' lives matter. That is a true story. I got a screenshot.
Except Brian's the number one
Yeah, this way, right?
And we gotta go across the street to get the magazine and to see all the. Oh, look at that big gun.
Thanks for coming out, guys. If you guys signed for Army General Burt Mijasawa, he was Trump National Security Advisor. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Army General Burt Mijasawa, Republican, Trump National Security Advisor 2016.
Already got one. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah, thanks, sir.
I guess we're just hanging out here.
I know it weighs about 40 pounds. It's 30.
$30. Some dollars.
The Democrats are just not trying to hide it. So we don't really see much.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I'm so.
You need me to take it?
Yes, thank you.
You want me to take one, Lisa? Oh, there. Too close. There we go.
Thank you so much for coming out.
No, thank you for coming out.
Sorry, everybody. I had to take a
I
picture.
feel safe right now.
Yeah.
Safest place in Richmond, right here.
North Carolinians.
All right, guys. Well, that was it. It's over. I started late. Lisa's down there still taking pictures. And there's people coming across the street still. There's more than 1,000 people here. I don't care what that guy said. Look at all the people. And that's the bell tower, everybody. Piece of history. All right. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. And I will be live next weekend? No, the 28th. I'll be live again for sure on the 28th in Fredericksburg for a protest for the vote no in Virginia. And I'll see you then. Bye.
Look at that beautiful dog.